to another episode of Wheelchair Wednesday here at the Wheelhouse. We in the old Wheelhouse here with special guest Mr. Ricky Mercado. I'll give you one of these too. Pull up a chair, roll in and stay.
With no seatbelt and
We got a couple honest things to say. Every story's got its sideways turns. Every scar a page where somebody learned.
I'm not doing this. I do this all the time. I do this in public. And my
Welcome
friends are
to
like, what are you doing, man?
Wheelchair Wednesday. Take the weight off, stay a while.
with every event, it costs a little bit of
We'll talk about the hard days. We'll laugh about the why. Every week. Has a story to tell today. Welcome to Wheelchair Wednesday.
Nope, that's not it. Welcome, here we go. If I can remember how to hit the buttons. And welcome to another Wheelchair Wednesday. My name's Wheelchair Rick. Today we have a special friend coming to us all the way from the great state of Ohio, which is one state below me. We're going to talk about being newly injured with him, go through a couple things, and it should be a good time. Stick around. Welcome to Wheelchair Wednesday. Thanks, Austin. Appreciate that, bud. All right, y'all, let's welcome to the show Mr. Jeremy Skot. What's up, my guy?
Hey there.
Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming
How's it
on.
going?
Now, typically what we do is we just start the whole thing off by having you introduce yourself, telling people who you are and how it happened. So why don't you go ahead and start off by doing that?
All right. So my name's Jeremy, and back in September, I had my power steering went out in my car, and I made a right-hand turn and pulled a muscle in my back.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. So that was the initial injury. I went to the hospital like 3 or 4 times because it just progressively kept getting worse. They finally did an MRI, found out I had degenerative disc disease, and I had to go for emergency surgery. Went in and got fused from my C6 to my T7. Fused, they found an infection wrapped around my spinal cord. They cleared everything out, and the ending results were paralyzed from the waist down.
Wow.
So, yeah, all in a matter of 6 months, I went downhill that quick.
So pretty much, let me get this right. You took a right turn, pulled a muscle in your back.
Yep.
Ended up going in and getting looked at for that.
Yeah. So I went back 3 different times, and kind of like another little sub story is I'm a recovering addict, and they wanted to look at that like I was, I guess, out there making it up, trying to get narcotics,
Get like free drugs.
Yeah,
Like
and that
this
was
guy
not the
isn't
case at
hurt. He's
all.
just trying to get pills.
Yep. And then when they finally listened to me, I went back to the hospital, and I had no use of my left leg, minimal use of my right leg. And they did a lower MRI and found 2 slip disc. And it took them 2 more visits for them to do an upper MRI. And by the time they did that, everything was destroyed. So
That's crazy.
yeah, it's been life-changing for sure.
I can imagine. And that was like, so since you've been home in the chair, how long ago was that?
So I had surgery in April. I came home May 20th, and I literally just got my wheelchair a week and a half ago. No, a week ago.
Damn.
So
talk
I'm
about
freshly in
fresh
the
meat,
chair.
dude. You are
Yeah.
fresh meat.
Like I'm still at the point where we just now got slide transfers kind of ace, like with assistance, like me and
Yeah.
my girl.
Yeah,
So,
and the slide transfer is no joke. I mean, when you first try to do that, man, it's hard.
but and like in and out of so when I get into my chair, I have to have a back brace on. I think it's called like a TSO. It goes from the top of my head to my waist. Um,
Okay.
and I have to strap that all the way on, slide into the chair. I can take it off. I'm probably supposed to wear it, but it's uncomfortable and I'm not getting around in it. Like I can't. I'm 6'8", 300 pounds.
Right. Why did they
Um,
make you wear that?
because when they went in and did the surgery, he was afraid of puncturing a lung when he put a cage in. So he didn't feel comfortable doing that. So instead of putting a cage in, the back brace is kind of the route he chose to go.
Yeah, I would definitely want a back brace instead of a cage being put in.
Yeah. So like I know I'm gonna have to
Sorry.
go back in for another surgery, but as of right now, like I've gotten some movement in my legs back, but not like I can't stand up, I can't nothing like that. It's still all fresh.
Man, I don't think we've talked to anybody as fresh as you. To be honest with you, I mean, you're what? You're less than 3 months
Yeah,
home. That's
yeah.
crazy.
Like
Let's-
it's
so a lot of my questions that I usually ask people aren't gonna sound. It's not gonna work with you because you're
okay.
so newly into it. So we'll kind of restructure it a little bit
All
and
right.
see if we can kind of make something happen with where you're at now. Now
Okay.
I had mentioned this before we went live. One of the reasons why I even messaged you because normally here on Wheelchair Wednesday, you would think that we would be so popular by now, people would be banging down my door to try to get on an interview. But a lot of times it's like I think people are kind of scared and they're like, I
Yeah.
don't want to get up there and say anything. You know what I mean? So I try to reach out to people, and usually when I do that, if I reach out to five, I'll get one. Well, I seen you, and dude, you were like uppity, rare, and ready to go. You're like, hey man, I want to talk about something, my story. Like if anybody knows anybody, like I'm down, and I'm like, I got you, bro. Like, what do you want to talk about? So thank you for that, for coming on
No
here and
problem.
being, you know what I
No.
mean, like so open. Because I think right now, um, in the handicap community, we need more people that are open to say, hey, I don't give a shit. Like, let's talk. Like,
Yeah.
I'll talk to whoever, and like, if you want to go ahead and take my ideas with your ideas and whatever, even if we don't agree, at least we can have a conversation.
Right. And it's like this is a whole new I mean, I back in the past I had worked with handicaps and like everything was great, but now at this view, like the everyday challenges are what's simple. Like I made French toast this morning and it was a hassle getting in front of the stove. Like I don't have a power chair, I have a manual one.
Hmm.
So like wheeling in front of the stove and still learning all that, like
Yeah,
it's
that's. I've never gotten used to that, and I'm in a power chair. I have manual chair too, but I use power chair mostly because I tell this people all the time. I drive my van a lot, so when I get in and
yeah,
out of my van and I'm driving, like I don't want to have to keep transferring back and forth between power
right.
chair to whatever, so I just stay in my power chair. Um, but even then, no matter how you look at it, it's still hard to get up to a stove or something because the
Yeah.
stove is not built for handicapped people. You got to sideways, you're
Yep.
sideways stoving. You know what I mean? Sideways cooking, sideways
Yeah.
washing, sideways cleaning. Our buddy here is watching live. Said Ben says my neck is getting fused on August 6th. The lower back after that. I hope. Same thing with my neck and my lower back. I thought I pulled a muscle. Damn degenerative disc disease.
Yeah, it's no joke, man. Like,
It's. I feel like it's getting more and more now than it's ever been before. Like it's something in our
yeah,
food, maybe something in our.
something's going on because, like, and being as big as I am, like, I knew I was gonna have issues. Like, I'm just a big guy. Like I said, I'm 6'8", 300 pounds,
Right.
and I, I always had back pain and could never shake it. And then it finally, like, left hand turn took me out.
Yeah, and it's always something you never think about.
Yeah.
It always happens on a day too when you got so much shit to do. You're like, damn, I can't afford to do this right now. I got too much shit
Right.
going on. But that just goes to the saying where man makes plans and God laughs.
You not lying. You're not
um,
lying.
but so now it seems like you're home. When you got your wheelchair, did the insurance cover any of that, or how did that go?
Yeah, so luckily for me, the insurance did cover my chair. I don't even have a ramp yet. Like I live in an apartment.
And you're
So
going through straight Medicaid, right?
yeah.
Which
So
don't pay a fucking thing.
no. Well, lucky, like we kind of landed in a sweet spot. Like my girl's able to be my caregiver, so
That's
that
good.
worked out for us. But like when it comes to this ramp, I've been waiting since May. I've done everything, and they haven't even came out to site or anything to build a ramp. Um,
See, we got lucky here. There's a company called All American Ramps, I think it's what it's called.
okay.
And dude, like they had my ramp set up and ready for me before I even got home from the hospital because I had to have one to get in.
Right. Well,
Um,
see, I had to get carried in because, like I said, we live in a fourplex,
right,
so
right.
like I still have to get it zoned by the landlord, get everything authorized and approved, which I don't think it's going to be a big deal. But until then, I'm getting carried out by firefighters. If I want to leave the house, I have to get there's five
That's
steps in the
crazy.
yeah 5 steps in the back, 15 in the front.
Damn.
So yeah, I'm stuck in the house until like because the firefighters they'll come out and they'll do, but they're not gonna do it every day.
No.
Like so until
Right.
then, I'm planning things out one day out for 2 weeks.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I couldn't imagine just sitting there and literally just being literally stuck. Like I can't leave my
yeah.
house. I can't even go out and rolling around the grass because I can't get out of the steps.
I can't even get out the doorway because there's a step down from the doorway.
Oh man.
So but I mean, I'm blessed. I came home. I'm still alive. I got 4 beautiful kids, an amazing girl that helps me with everything.
Yeah, that's
Like
good. You gotta look on the sunny side of life, huh?
you do, you do. 'Cause
If
there were some
anybody
days
knows that
laying
old
in,
video, that's funny. The movie.
like there's some days laying in that bed, man.
Yeah.
It took it from me, but
Oh yeah. Yeah, it takes a lot. I mean, to actually go through this and still have the will to want to like thrive and you know what I mean, like live a life. It takes a lot
yeah,
out of you, but then again, I think it gives a lot back too. You know what I mean?
it does. And like for me now it's just getting that strength back to be out that long. Like I got out of bed today at like 11 o'clock, and like I'll have to go back in there at some point after this and just chill out for a minute because like all the furniture is so low, I can't transfer out of my chair when I'm in the living room.
Right.
Like if I transfer down, there's no coming back up. Like my girl's 5 foot tall. She can't she
Yeah.
can't work that much.
No, right, right. She's a big help, but she can only do so
Yeah.
much, right? Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Since you've been here, I mean, we've already talked about a few of them. What is your biggest so far, your biggest pet peeve that you've come across being in the chair?
When I'm trying to get through and someone pushes me.
Oh, you don't like being pushed either, huh?
No, like pushing me, like when I need help, it doesn't bother me. But like if I'm stuck and I'm trying to navigate it and I'm
You're like, I
trying to
want to
do
figure
it,
this out.
that part that can get frustrating. But outside of that, there hasn't been too many frustrations.
That's good. That's good. It helps when you got a positive peace of mind too.
And I tried to like I went dark one time when I was before I went to the rehab facility. Like I woke up and I couldn't wiggle my toes, and I was gonna be done. I was gonna give up.
Take me out back, Maud. Put a
Yep,
bullet in me. I'm done.
yep, I was
Son of a
done.
bitch.
But
Sorry,
I
I
didn't
just
wallow.
had
No, you're good. You're
to.
good. I didn't wallow too long. So
Well, that's the thing. We all feel like there's days, even me, man. Like I wake up and I'm just like, the first thing I do is I go, and then I go, I don't want to be paralyzed anymore. You know what I mean? And then I go,
yeah.
and then I don't know, I say some derogatory comment, and then I get up and then I scream very loudly or I sing very loudly, and then I get like motivated. You know what I mean? And try
Yeah.
to get that energy going. And then I get up and then my dogs are usually at my feet. I try to give them a snack or something, and then they get me
Once
all
I'm up
hyped
and
up.
going, once I'm up and going, I'm good. But like
Yeah,
the
it's
other
hard
part,
to get up, dude. Like that's one of the 'cause you're new, so I'm telling you, man, the hardest thing about getting your fucking day started is getting up and getting in the chair. Once you get
getting
up and get in the
dressed.
chair, dude, everything else is a breeze.
Yeah, but until then, and like with it being new, I'm still waiting on somebody too. So like I can't just like
Oh yeah, no,
roll
you can't get
over.
up and do whatever. Yeah,
Yeah, I can't roll over at 6 o'clock in the morning and look at my girl like it doesn't matter. You was putting kids to bed at midnight. Get up and get me. Like it don't work that way. Like
Right. Let me ask you this. So dating and married,
yes.
how long have you guys been together?
So me and my girl's been together 10 years.
Okay. Is she there with
Yeah.
you right now watching you do this?
Yeah, she's sitting right over to the side.
She can come say hi if she wants. She don't have to be
You,
scared.
this is him.
I Yeah, see, we encourage spousal help. I mean, my girl was with me since the beginning, like since it happened, and she's been with me the whole time. And
Yeah.
I think it helps. You know, what I mean, it really does help to actually, first of all, have somebody there with you, but second of all, somebody who actually is going to do the work and care and not like, you know what I mean, get salted because
Yeah.
it does. It'll weigh on you, man. It'll get down, and you don't want to piss them off too much, and you like you said, you don't want
Right.
to like push too hard for something.
And then like too, like they're pretty much like she's pretty much waiting on me hand and foot.
Hmm.
Like before I got my wheelchair, I was stuck in my bed for 2 months, and that was 2 months of her cleaning and cooking and bringing me food and doing my laundry and bed baths and like we have a 12-foot tub, so there's another hurdle we got to jump over. Like it, but she stood on all 10 doing it, and she never complains about it, and I couldn't be more blessed. I
That's
really
good.
couldn't.
I'm gonna give her a round of applause. She deserves it.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, moving on. Did we talk about what do you think is your biggest fear about being paralyzed or in the chair
Oh,
now?
one of them would be falling. Um, legit, like doing a transfer and falling because like it's again, she's 5 foot. What's she gonna do? Like I'm kind of stuck. Uh, and another one, I'd say it's still public because I'm supposed to be in that back brace, and that back brace, like I said, it goes from the neck down. I don't wear it around the house. I'm not. Damn sure not wearing it outside.
Well, I
Um,
think you don't have to wear that whole all the time, right? It's only for like a certain
yeah.
amount of
Anytime,
months.
technically, anytime I'm out of bed, I'm supposed to have it on.
Forever though, like never. You don't never
No,
get to
no.
stop.
Like I go back to third,
I was
and
gonna
that's
say
when they're
because
gonna do another X-ray.
yeah, I had to wear my neck brace because my neck was all jumbled.
Yeah.
I got like what do they call it, babe? Scoliosis or something like that on my back where it's like curved.
Oh
So
yeah.
I had to wear this, and that was like caused from the accident. But like, um, I don't know. I wouldn't even want to look at my spine right now because I'm sure it's all weird. But
I
I had to wear that neck brace for like I think it was like 4 weeks or
no
something like
see,
that. No, it's more
mine
than that. It
was
was like 8 weeks, two
mine was
months.
for originally 90 days, and then I went back in, and he said he wanted a little bit more growth on the bone, so he pushed it out for another 60 days, or no, 30 days. So I go back to third, and hopefully, fingers crossed, he said I can throw that thing away.
So that's good. So you're almost there then.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and if you haven't had any like super bad pains or anything like that, I think you'd be all right.
That's the
Um,
wild part. Like ever since my surgery, my back pain is like the back pain I had before. It's nothing now. Like,
what do you mean? Like
like
you have no pain now, or it's
yeah, like I hardly have any pain now. Like I'll
oh
get
damn.
sore. Don't get me wrong, but like the pain I was in before, like I was doubled over crying. Like it hurt so bad.
Yeah, I always wonder, like, dude, the human body is so weird, and I think that, see, me, I think I'm fused, and I got like bolts holding my stuff together,
Yeah,
like literal bolts with like, nuts
yeah.
and
That
stuff and
it's
screws and
crazy.
hardware and shit. That's probably why mine hurts a little more than some people's do with like, I don't know, do they have your stuff? s-
So I have bolts, screws, and plates where
So
it's
you got
fused.
hardware's like a motherfucker
Yeah.
too. Damn.
Like if I showed you my X-ray, I had like over a foot of metal
Holy
going down my
shit.
spine. Like the X-rays that I got are phenomenal. Like I'll shoot them to you after this so you can see. Like it's crazy.
I'll look,
Like
but I'll tell you right now, I hate looking at that shit. I do not like hospital footage. I do not like looking at bones. I do not like
no,
looking at. I don't
see,
like
and
any of
that's the
that shit.
crazy when they showed it to me, the before and the after, like the damage that was in there. Like I don't even know how I was walking. Like I used to be in shipping, and I don't know how I was doing that. Like
Right. Let me ask you this. Um,
What is something that you wish you could do right now that you used to do all the time that you can no longer do?
Um, I don't know. Let's see. It would. So like my height has been like the number one thing with me and my kids and everything. I have 4 kids, and they brag about their dad being like the tallest. Like my dad's 6'8", da 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 da, and like just being in a picture standing behind them.
Mm-hmm.
That would probably be the thing I miss the most. Like I'm very family oriented, and it would be it would mean a lot to be able to just stand up and give them a hug again.
Nice. Yeah, I get that. It's never the same to be like stand up and give somebody a big, passionate, good old hard hug.
Yeah. Versus
Because it's like it's not. I don't know. It's just not the same to have your feet planted firmly on the floor and to be
yep.
controlling your body and to feel that feeling when you give another person a good embrace. It's not the
Yeah.
same in a wheelchair. It doesn't even matter if you're in a standing position or not. It's still not the same.
No, it's not. And like I said, my height's always been a thing, and I feel
Right.
like I went from 6'8" to 4'10".
Yep. Yep. It's man, I was trying to figure our audio out. I don't know what was going on, but it looked good. Everything's working. People can hear us,
Okay.
so that's good. Um, we covered the pain thing.
Yep.
Okay, so if you could fix, let's say, so hold on, let me get this straight. So one thing that we were talking about is like the paralysis.
Yes.
What part of your body would you say is like completely paralyzed?
My like so I can move my legs. Don't get me wrong. Like
Okay,
I can move them a little bit. Like nothing crazy, but my left leg is definitely the one that is like it's if I'm in my chair all day, I'm not doing nothing with my left leg at the end of the day. It's not moving, it's not responding, it's not anything.
right.
Um, so I would definitely say my left leg.
All right. Well, the left leg. Um, I've thought about this all the time, and I can't even give you a straight answer because I'd have to think more about it. It'd be more important to me, and I'd be like, "What do I need?" I'm chest down
Yeah.
though, so like for me, chest down, being like, well, the bowel and bladder program would be great to be able to get that down, but right now it's pretty good. I don't know.
Yeah, see that was another curveball thrown in there is like using the bathroom, like you don't think about it when you're out and about. And like I can't right now I definitely can't go nowhere by myself. Like I need I need help. Like I have control of my bowels and bladder, but it took a long time to get here.
Right.
Like,
Well, and a lot of people say like when you're in the hospital, they're like, once you get home, you'll be able to do every other day.
yeah,
And I've
see
heard of a lot of people that can't get into that rhythm. You know what I mean?
that for me, every other day pretty much works. Like it's the time frame. That's what we can't get down. We've tried to get a time, a window, nothing works.
Damn. Yeah. See, for
Yeah.
me, it's always mornings. I gotta like wait for my caregiver to get around. We're usually about 10 o'clock, and then we'll start. And then by 12, I'm like, I do about an hour. So then 11, I get in the shower, and then I do my shower. Then by 12, I'm able to get up and do what I got to do. So I need at least like probably 3 hours in the morning just to get around.
Oh, is like if see, and that's what I do bed bath still because we have that clawfoot tub. I can't get in my bathtub.
Yep. Yep.
Like
I did that for about 6 months.
that's horrible. And then getting dressed, like yeah, it's a couple hours getting ready. And before it was throw something on, walk out the door. Like
Mm-hmm.
now
Yeah. Before
it's
you get up, take a shower, take shit, shave your face, whatever,
yeah,
go out the door.
do
You're
what you
good to
got to
go.
do.
Yeah, that's one thing I miss about being able-bodied is being able to just get up and go and do my thing and then,
Yeah,
move and be done with it.
do what you want when you
Nowadays, yeah,
want.
nowadays you got a plan to make a plan.
Yep,
It's like, oh, we want to do
yep.
this. Well, let's figure out what we have to do first before we
Right.
do that.
Her birthday is Saturday, and we've been planning for the past 2 weeks because I can leave Friday,
Happy
do
birthday!
everything, do everything while we're out Friday.
Right?
So
Heck
it's
yeah! What's
uh,
the plans for her birthday? What are you guys doing?
um, she's got to go get tags to the car. I got to enroll my daughter back into the school district we just moved into. Um, Cause yeah, we just moved in February, so like we got hit with all this right as we were moving in into a new place. Like, so we got to run around and do that and go out to dinner, and it's we don't have a van, so we do public transportation for right now.
Damn, see, that's
Cause
another thing people don't think about is the way to get around and how to get around.
yeah, I'm too big for our car. Like trying to not, I mean, I fit in our car before, but trying to slide board into that and slide board out of a Malibu that sits that low, that's gonna be, yeah, I need something upright.
Yeah, I remember when I was okay, so like just to give you an idea of what I had to go through, which you could probably even try, well, not try now, but a Ford Taurus, it was a newer one. They had literally the body of it in the rehab I was at,
Yeah,
and so
I've seen something like that.
you could practice going in and out. And I remember that was the most miserable time of my life trying to get in and out of that stupid Ford Taurus.
Dude, I couldn't. We have a Malibu, and like, I'll just do public transportation. It's gonna be easier until we get a van.
Right.
Like, that's,
Well, especially when
I,
you don't got to transfer, you can just take your thing, jump on the bus,
yeah,
get off,
and
you know
get
what I mean?
going. Because transfers are still new. I ain't trying to do them in public and land on my ass.
Yeah, it'll come to you eventually. It'll get to you.
Yeah.
I would say my biggest, I guess, piece of advice for you would be to work on your upper body strength.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. A lot of like readjusting in the bed, pulling myself up.
Yep.
The bands, I don't like them. I hate those bands,
I hate
but
the bands too, but they do help.
yeah.
It's better
So
than doing nothing.
right, and that was the thing about being stuck in the bed so long. Like I was in there for 2 months, and I went to Rio when I right after surgery, Rehabilitation of America, and it was or Rehabilitation of Ohio, and it was great. Like I excelled. I was doing good, and then I came home and had a stagnant 2 months of no chair, no nothing, being in bed. So like I had to relearn a lot of stuff that I was already doing
Yeah.
when I came home. So
Yeah, it sucks, man. It sucks trying to keep going, and like that's why I say the biggest challenge is to get the fuck up in the morning, man. Get your ass up,
yeah,
because once you get up, then you can do these
yep,
and this and this and this and this and that and that and that and
yep,
everything else. But my buddy Ben. So just to give you some clarification, me and this Ben guy who's watching us live, we've been good friends ever since like third grade. I've known this kid
okay.
for a long time. I say kid, we're like 40. um, he's actually got kind of the same problem you're looking at. So his stuff is starting to go, and they've been telling him like you're gonna look to like forward to like wheelchair usage, and you're gonna
Yeah,
have to have some fusions and stuff. So he just wrote while we were talking. He said this Wheelchair Wednesday is the most relatable episode I have seen yet. Thanks for that.
that's what's
So
up.
you're welcome, Ben. That's for you, bud.
Yeah, thanks.
But yeah, Ben, follow this guy, man. This guy's he's very anxious and interested to keep his story going and to let people know how he does things, where he's at and how
Yeah,
he's doing it.
I'm not
Um,
good at all the edits and stuff, but like I'll get there.
nah, bro, yeah, trust me. All it is, ain't nothing to it but to do it, dude. You just gotta
Right,
do it. You just once you do it, you're gonna learn it. That's how I did it. Like I've asked a couple people for advice, and I'll be absolutely honest with you. There was only like maybe one or two people that gave me advice to help me do what I did, and it had nothing to do what I was doing.
you're
It
right,
just got in my head, and I was like, okay. One person said nobody's gonna help you but you, so figure it out.
right,
Otherwise, you're gonna sit there and you're gonna be asking questions while at the same time you could have been doing something. By the time you find your answer, you could have learned that plus three more things.
right,
So you know what I mean.
right. Yeah, I like that. Like,
Um, Let me ask you this: what helped you the most after getting home?
um, honestly, probably.
I'm gonna take my hoodie off. Hold on.
No,
Once.
you're good. You're good.
Yeah, go ahead. I can still hear you.
Okay, so I would have to say when I came home, uh, just knowing that I had the support that I had, because like most people, I feel like most people would have ran given this.
Right.
Like, I just, I don't see many people because, like I said, me and my girl, we've been together 10 years. I have 4 kids, and she's still doing from my kids and taking care of me and doing everything, and like just having that support behind me. That was my saving grace coming home, because that was my dark point, is when I came home and got in the house and realized I was here. This was as far as it was going to go for a while,
Right.
because they kept messing up on my wheelchair. So like, yeah, that was probably it. Coming home to a good support.
I think the big thing too also is having, and this is a thing that I had thought about too with my own family, and I talked about with my son, is like to still have a dad around and to have that
Right.
father voice. It doesn't
Yep.
matter if that dad still can't go out and kick a soccer ball or whatever,
Right.
but if he can have a conversation, still have fun with the kids, be a part of their lives, help them with stuff, still be a father,
Yeah.
then that ultimately makes a better family unit. You know what I mean?
It it really does. And like my kids, so when they finally diagnosed me, my youngest two were in the room with us, and the doctor was like, "Can we have this conversation with the kids in the room?" We didn't think it was going to be that bad. Um, we were expecting like they found something, but the doctor was like, "You'll never walk again." And like I see my son crumble like that. I was terrified, but to imagine my dad's never gonna walk again, like
Right.
hearing that. But they pulled through. Like they're willing to get in there when it's time to crank my bed up and get me out of bed and
Oh yeah.
strap my brace on. They're right there. So
Man, kids are really like eager helpers.
they are.
Until they become teenagers, and then they're like, "Oh, come on, Dad, can I just finish this game?" And you're like,
Yeah,
"Yes, hurry up."
you're not wrong about that, because my 15-year-old daughter, she's in the room doing nails and doing her hair and doing her
Mm-hmm.
makeup, and yeah, that's where she's at.
Yeah, my son just turned 14 not too long ago, so it's like he's been like a rock, dude. Like I keep telling everybody, if I knew I was gonna be in the position I was in today, 10 years ago or 15 years ago, I would have had probably 7 more of these young,
Yep.
beautiful children, because I would have raised an army to help me. You know what I mean? Like, because if I'd have
Right,
known like I need
right.
this much help, I would have made it to where it was like everybody could help and share the burdens, and we could all kind of like reap the benefits. But now, lucky my only son gets to be the main guy.
So you
He's
only
up for
got
the
one?
title. Yeah, well, yeah, we have the 2 girls, but they're already older and gone.
Right.
But yeah, my son is pretty much my main
Yeah.
amigo there.
My 14-year-old, he's right there, but he's getting to the point of like, Dad, I want to go here, I want to go there, I want to do this, and
And they got to grow up sometime. They're not going to be
they
with you
do.
forever. Yeah, and you got to let them go, man. You got to let them go do
It
it. My son
it's
was
hard.
yeah, he wanted to go to band camp after, like, because at first he wanted to come home and do homeschooling because he didn't want to go to school anymore. And
Right.
I'm like, that's fine. We live in a pretty good it's a pretty good school district he goes to, and it's like, all the bull crap going on today. And I'm just like,
Right.
I feel like he's okay there. But I was like, if you want to come home, man, like you can come home and we'll learn at home. And he wanted to do
Yeah.
that. Well, then, after talking to his buddies, and his buddies was like, you know what, let's just go. And so now he wants to go back because his buddies are going. So I'm like, hey, man, it's up to you.
Yeah.
If that's what
That's
you
how
want to
we did
do.
with my
That's what you
daughter.
want to do.
With my daughter, we told her she wanted to do online, like, but give this is a new school district for her. I'm like, just give it a shot.
Yeah.
Like, I'm doing this, I'm giving it a shot. Like, we're just, if you don't like it, we'll pull you out. But like, just try. You got to try it.
Yeah, you never know,
And
man. Could be fun. She could meet her new best friend there.
right, right, right.
Yep. All right, let me see here. What about traveling? Now, I know it's hard for you to get in, but once you start getting the stuff down,
Yes.
you said you don't have much pain. I mean, what do you feel about traveling? Are you a big traveler? You like going places?
Oh, yeah. See, I didn't get to travel much. Like, I had kids young. I did. I had my first one when I was 21. Had my fourth one before I was 27. So I had them. My kids are all 2 years apart.
Right.
Um, and I didn't get to travel much, but now the goal is I want to see everything I can see. Like, I want to get out there. My kids are getting older. They're more mature. It's time for me to start getting out there, getting about, and that's what this year was supposed to be. So that's what it's going to be.
That's definitely recommendable, bro. I don't do a whole lot of traveling, but since I've been in a wheelchair, I've done way more. Since I've been in a wheelchair, I've done more traveling since I've not been in a wheelchair. Let me put it that way.
Yeah. See,
And
and
even I'm like, dude, it sucks for me, dude. I hate being in a car or anywhere because like the bumps and everything else, like my back, it just sucks. But I tell
see, I
everybody
haven't
all the time,
experienced that yet.
you
I
remember.
don't know if that's gonna cause pain.
Well, see, yeah, and that's something you like, especially up here in Michigan, man. Like,
Oh,
dude, we got pothole city, bro. Like, it's
and it's cold.
yeah,
That's gotta
the
be.
cold sucks, dude. I've thought multiple times about just packing up, moving to Florida or Tennessee or something, but Tennessee's 111 degrees right now, so I'm kind of glad I
Yeah. No.
didn't do
See.
that.
Yeah. That wouldn't be fun.
I'll take 77 over 107.
Yeah. Any day. Any day.
Um, but no, man, you're always welcome to come to the wheelhouse, bro. We do stuff here all the time, and we'd be glad to have you slide up through
No.
here. You're probably not that far away.
No. That like our
I'm right
license
here.
is
Like I'm on the
state.
bottom. I don't know if you can see it. Like I'm like right in the bottom
Yeah.
area
So
down
it'd be
here.
like a 4 hour drive for us. That's not bad.
Right.
That's what it was last time. Where did we go, Ben? When we went to Michigan. Where did we head to? Right by Detroit.
See, now that's on the east side. You guys
Okay.
should plan a trip to go to Grand Haven, and then you could stop by on the way. Grand Haven's the most
Grand
beautiful
Haven.
beach you've ever seen.
Okay, deal.
And
Like
they got
that.
free track chairs you can go there and get. You can jump
Free
in a
what?
track chair. A track
What?
chair, like a motorized tank chair. That's got
Oh,
the
for
tank
real?
treads. Yeah, it's free. You can go in there and get them, and then you can go on the beach with the tank chair for free.
That's what's up. See, that was because I don't have a power chair at all.
Yeah.
Like they asked me what I wanted to get, and I wanted to get something because like I've put on the weight. Like I've gained weight since not out there like on my feet 24/7,
Right, right.
and I wanted something to stay active, something to do anything. But then again, on those travels, I didn't know what we were gonna do. Like
See, and that's one thing
long
I like about the
distance.
state of Michigan is they're actually trying to make it more accessible for people like us to go and enjoy state parks and beaches and stuff like that.
That's what's up. Like, because around here it is not like I didn't think about it until I went out on the wheelchair, and like half the curbs don't even have I'm going down driveways.
Yeah, dude, I hate being out in public in a wheelchair and just having to go anywhere other than like, right immediately around me.
Yes. Yeah.
Because you'll like
Yes.
as soon as you have to actually go out in the world and say you got to go to the store to get a gallon of milk or something like that, you realize this world is not built for people like us.
It's
It's
not
not
at
built for
all.
wheelchairs. It's not.
Like, lucky for us, like our city busing's free, right? So public transportation around here is all free.
Right.
So that's the only way that I can get around is I go get on the city bus right where I need to be. Try it. Like I've only been out once, and the one time I went out, the fire department dropped me
Damn.
and broke the handle off the back of my chair. That was what's up. But
Great job, Ohio something PD fire department. Get your shit together.
right,
What about your
but
hobbies? What do you do for hobbies?
so I'm into music. I love music. I love music. Singing. I can't play anything for shit really, but that and movies. Before I played volleyball, I did a lot of sand volleyball and stuff like that. Um, recovery work. I do a lot of meetings and things like that. Uh,
Nice.
so yeah,
I think
that
that's pretty
pretty much.
important. I got a friend that does that here locally, and he's newly recovered himself. I think he's like 200 and something days now, but it's like,
That's what's up.
see, I always tell, like, I support people like that because, I used to be addicted to hard drugs back when I was
Right.
like 18, 19, and I was like almost 2 years into it. And I lost everything. It took me having to go to
Yeah.
jail and getting out of jail to realize, and losing everything, by the way, like starting from rock
Right.
bottom to like my grandfather coming to help me and save me to like dig me out of the pit. And then if it wasn't for him, I don't know where I'd be today, to be honest with you.
See, that's what. So, like for me, that's the other part of the story that I want to get out there at some point. Is like, when I lost everything, like I got my kids back out of foster care. Like I lost everything,
Right.
um, and I battled through. And I've been given a couple rough hands, but I still come out and I'm still smiling. I'm still gonna do it. Like I'm gonna give it my all. Whatever I'm doing in a wheelchair, walking, it don't matter. I'm 110 all the way.
Right. Heck yeah, man. It's good to hear. A couple more questions, and then we are
Yep.
out of here. What is the type of chair? Well, you just got your chair. What type of chair did they give you?
It's a. I'm horrible at this. It's the lightweight.
TI
Uh,
Light?
I don't know the name of it. It's lightweight and it's all one piece.
Yeah,
So like it,
it's a mono or whatever the hell they call it, solid frame or something like that.
yeah, that it's one of those. It's, I mean, it's comfortable. It's doing what it needs to do, but like
Did they give you a Rojo cushion?
yeah, like the real thick cushions.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's got a real thick. It's nice. Like the cushion I had, because I had a wheelchair that when I first like my legs first started messing up and I was scooting, I got a walker. And then I got a wheelchair because we wanted to go out and do something. I got it at Goodwill for like $5, one of the old hospital
Yep.
blue, barely worked wheelchairs.
Blue and
And that
metal.
thing, yeah, I could barely sit in it for 10 minutes without being sore, ready to go. And now I'm good for, I've been up since 11 today. I'm still good. Like,
Right.
so
Yeah,
it works.
a lot of people they don't realize how much a good cushion can actually help you throughout the
Oh,
day and help your posture, help your muscles, help your pain.
yeah,
You know, it's like, for instance, I noticed when I go to the Grand Haven beach and they get like those wheelchairs I was telling you about. I've been a few times
yeah.
and I've done it a few times. Those I actually have one in my garage. Those action track chairs, they have such small cushions, like they're literally this thick, and they're not very thick at all. They're thin as hell. When you sit on them, like you can just go right to. It's like you feel like you go right to the metal.
Oh, yeah, it
And then
does.
after a half an hour, dude, you're wanting to get out. But
Yeah,
I
and
recommend taking your cushion, putting it on there, and then jumping on there.
that's what. Yeah, I'm gonna have to because like I I was telling her, you said it like to a T. A good cushion makes everything, man.
Yep.
Like
It,
it'll
dude,
make
it'll
my
take your night to a hour night where, oh damn, I got to get out of this chair, I got to go home,
yeah,
to a 5 hour night where you met the greatest people, had the greatest time,
right.
all because you had that extra time to be in your chair and not worry about it.
And that's like sitting on anything. Like when she had a pull sheet under me, I could feel the wrinkles in it, and I'm like, no, I can't. I don't know what it is, but like I'm so sensitive on like my ass. It's not funny. Like I
Yeah,
don't.
dude, it only gets worse too. The older you get, the more your skin breaks down and shit like that, the worse it'll
Yep.
get. And so that's why it's important to have the upper body strength to not only help with transfers, but to like do this all the time. You
Yeah.
got to get the weight off your booty, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm getting there. I can't fully lift out of my chair yet, but I just started, so
Yeah. Yeah,
we'll
dude, trust me, dude, everything's a process. You'll get there. All right, last question of the day. Oh, hold on, before we go to the last one. Are you going to name your chair?
I thought about it. I really did. I just don't have a name yet.
Yeah, it's sometimes it just comes to you, other times it doesn't. My first power chair I ever had reminded me of Johnny Number 5 from the movie Short Circuit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
That
I think I
robot that
do.
comes alive. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what, so now does yours do that now? Does it fully stand?
Yeah, the new one I have does. This is the
That's
one
what's
I
up.
call White Lightning. This is the F5. So this one actually will stand you straight up. You just have to put the stuff in place and to hold you in there.
All right.
And yeah, it's amazing. I love these chairs, man.
See,
Permobile.
that's like our apartment's so small though. I don't think I'd be able to get through the hallway. So like we got a big zigzag in the hallway. It's a little 2 bedroom fourplex, so it's shotgunned. I don't think I'd be able to get a power chair through here.
Yeah, and that's one of the biggest things is like with the it's like called a it's I call it a front wheel drive, but it's like a mid engine drive, mid
All
size
right.
drive with the rear wheels or casters.
All right.
And it's actually pretty freaking maneuverable, but it's just the size of the front, like how it has to come in. It's like I think it's like 32.5 or something like that, or maybe
Yeah,
lower than that. It might be
that
lower
might
than
be
that.
too
Don't quote me
narrow.
on that. Don't quote me on that. But I know it's wider than the F3. But you're right though. The power chairs are a lot. They have more of a stance than the manual chair does.
Right.
They have more
I
of length and everything else. But I definitely, if you can get both, I would definitely get both and just use one for one and the other for the other. You know what I mean?
But the way they explained it, the way the insurance would do it is like if I got this chair now and waited like a year, I can tell them, hey, I want to go to a manual or a power,
Power, right?
and they'll cover it. But they won't do it the other way. They wouldn't do a power chair first and then a manual.
Okay.
So they
Okay.
told me that they will upgrade it if I give it like a year.
That's good,
So
though. At least they're working with you with that.
yeah.
Some insurances don't work with shit, man. They don't do nothing.
Insurance is the biggest crock, man.
Yeah, you ain't lying there. All right. Last question of the day, sir.
Yes, sir.
What would be the biggest piece of advice that you could give somebody that would be in your similar position?
Just do it. Just do it.
What do you mean?
Like literally, like no matter what it is, whatever you're thinking about doing, whether you think you can or can't do it, just do it. In everyday life, like I didn't think I was going to be able to like maneuver that. I thought it would be the end of the world when they first told me I was paralyzed from the waist down. I was done. Like it was devastating.
Right.
But like just doing it, just doing life and taking it one moment at a time. I'm doing it. I'm telling my story. I'm meeting new people. I'm talking. Like I was so terrified to post that first video, and I did, and I've got reactions and met people, and
Hey, that's what brought you here, bud.
exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Closed mouths don't get fed, folks.
and that's why I really think if you just do it, no matter what it is, just do it.
Yep. I agree, man. I agree. Well, Jeremy, it's been a pleasure, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Everybody, if you want to find Jeremy, you can check him out on Facebook.
Yeah, I got Facebook. That's the only thing I really got. Like, I'm
all
new
right.
to all this.
I'll tag you. I'll make sure I tag you in this too, so people can like
Okay.
kind of find it and they know. You know what I mean? Like if they look up, I'll share it on your page. You can take it and share it however you want.
Okay.
Yeah. And then welcome to the Wheelchair Mafia, my friend.
Thank you, sir. Thank
It's
you. I
the
appreciate
only
it.
club, man, where the initiation sucks and you got no choice. Yep.
I like that. I like that.
Yep. But all right, guys. Well, make sure to follow Jeremy. Thanks for watching along. Thanks for listening, all our audio listeners, podcast listeners, video watchers, everybody along the Wheelchair Mafia familiar line. We'll be back next week with a brand new person. I can't tell you who it is yet or where they're from, but we're gonna be there. So, Jeremy, stick with me there, and then everybody else, we'll see you next time here on Wheelchair Wednesday. Peace.